History's biggest blunders when bad decisions change the world. Welcome to History Is Now. Today, we're diving into some of the biggest blunders in history, those epic fails where one bad decision changed the course of events forever. Get ready for a wild ride through the past where hindsight is 20/20, and the consequences were, well, monumental. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe for more fascinating and funny historical tales. Blunder number 1. Napoleon's invasion of Russia. In 1812, Napoleon Bonaparte, the master of Europe, made a decision that would lead to his downfall, invading Russia. It seemed like a good idea at the time, a quick victory, more territory, and ultimate control. But what Napoleon didn't count on was the brutal Russian winter and the scorched earth tactics of the Russian army. Fun fact: Napoleon entered Moscow with 600,000 soldiers, but only 100,000 made it out alive. The campaign turned into a frozen nightmare with temperatures plummeting and supply lines cut off. Starvation, frostbite, and relentless Russian attacks decimated Napoleon's army. This blunder not only cost him his empire but also signaled the beginning of the end for his reign. Blunder number 2, the sinking of the Titanic. Next up we have the Titanic, an unsinkable ship that, well, sank. In 1912, the Titanic was the pride of maritime engineering, but a combination of overconfidence, inadequate safety measures, and ignoring iceberg warnings led to one of the most famous maritime disasters in history. Fact: the Titanic had only 20 lifeboats for over 2,200 people. Despite multiple warnings about icebergs, the Titanic was steaming ahead at full speed. When disaster struck, there weren't enough lifeboats for everyone on board, leading to the tragic loss of over 1,500 lives. This blunder became a sobering lesson in hubris and the limits of human engineering. Blunder number 3. The decision to use the Hindenburg. The Hindenburg was the largest airship ever built, a symbol of luxury air travel in the 1930s. But one bad decision turned this engineering marvel into a fiery disaster. The Hindenburg was filled with hydrogen instead of the safer but more expensive helium. Hydrogen, as we know, is highly flammable. On May 6, 1937, as the Hindenburg was preparing to land in New Jersey, a spark ignited the hydrogen, and the entire airship was engulfed in flames within seconds. This blunder not only ended the era of airship travel but also became one of the most iconic disasters ever caught on film. Blunder number 4. The decision to invade Gallipoli. During World War I, the Allied powers devised a plan to knock the Ottoman Empire out of the war by invading the Gallipoli Peninsula. The idea seemed brilliant, a quick victory and a new front against the Central Powers. But poor planning, underestimation of the enemy, and disastrous execution turned Gallipoli into a bloodbath. Landing on rugged terrain with strong Turkish defenses, the Allied forces were pinned down on the beaches, unable to advance. The campaign dragged on for months with heavy casualties and no significant gains. This blunder became a symbol of the futility of war and the importance of thorough planning. Blunder number 5, the stock market crash of 1929. Finally, we have the stock market crash of 1929, a financial blunder that plunged the world into the Great Depression. The 1920s were a time of prosperity and speculation, with the stock market reaching unprecedented heights. But greed and overconfidence led to reckless investing, and when the bubble burst, it wiped out fortunes overnight. Black Tuesday, October 29, 1929, saw the market lose billions of dollars in a single day. The impact was felt worldwide, leading to mass unemployment, poverty, and political instability. This blunder teaches us about the dangers of speculation and the need for financial regulation. So what have we learned today? From freezing armies to fiery airships, history's biggest blunders remind us that one bad decision can change everything. But hey, at least we can look back and laugh, or cringe. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button for more fascinating stories from the past. Thanks for watching History Is Now, and remember, hindsight is 20/20. Subscribe now. More history, more fun.